What is up, you guys? It is Shannon Lady Warrior, and today I want to ask you a really important question. Are you currently in a fitness battle with yourselves? You had this great rhythm, this great flow, you were feeling good, and then all of a sudden something or maybe even someone interjected, and that rhythm, that flow, that progression kind of just came to a screeching halt. Then this video is for you. See, here's the thing. For some of us, it's really easy to get sidetracked or derailed, so to speak. We lose sight of our health and fitness goals. We lose sight of allowing ourselves to have some time to work on ourselves. And we get into that momentum of not doing as opposed to that momentum of doing and feeling good and making ourselves a small priority throughout the day. And I get it, but it's how we talk to ourselves and how we allow ourselves to snap ourselves back like a rubber band that gets us out of that momentum of derailment and kind of losing track of what we want for ourselves, and starts to get us back into, yes, I'm gonna get back on track, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna schedule this time for me because it's important. And when I was doing it, I felt freaking good. So today I want to give you 5 actionable items that you can do now or whenever you have those moments that you have gotten off track or you have let someone or something kind of take over all of your time. Action item number 1. I want you to ask yourself this question, and I want you to write down the answer or the answers. Because there may be more than one. And the question is, why did you quit? Did you quit because, it was the holidays and they were just so busy that you didn't have time to keep yourself in your schedule? Did you quit because work just got crazy maybe towards the end of the year, or you had big deadlines coming up? Did you quit because you had multiple kids' activities just going on? Did you quit because maybe you got sick, or maybe you were taking care of someone that was sick? Did you quit because you got bored, or you were just tired of doing the same old thing? So ask yourself, why did you quit? And that is one of the most important questions that only you can answer. And again, if there's multiple answers to that question, I want you to think about, were those moments, are they temporary, or are they something that are going to be ongoing, and you have to sit down and you have to figure out, how can I make time for myself again? How can I bring my health and fitness goals and my own time for me back into my life? And I promise you, if you write it down, it helps you to acknowledge it. And then you start to see some accountability. You start to think, and you start to be able to create a plan in your mind that you're like, okay, this is what I am going to do so I have time for myself. So that is the first thing. I want you to ask yourself, why did you quit? The second actionable item I want to share is make a plan. And I kind of tipped on that in the first one. You've got to make a plan. I'm huge on making plans, and whether it's for the day, for the week, for the month, whatever it is, whatever it is that you can handle that's not going to be overwhelming to you in terms of your plan, I want you to write it down. Because when we have a plan, again, we have that guidance. And I promise you, if you write it down, again, you start to become more accountable to it. You start looking back and like, okay, did I do this, 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 and this? Did I schedule in my workout for me? Did I schedule in, maybe meal prepping for myself? Did I schedule in just some personal time? And maybe it's not even working out. Maybe it's, doing some meditation, some yoga, sitting there reading a self-help book, or, a motivational podcast that you can listen to. Something that you're allowing yourself to step into your own time and do something for you. So the second thing, again, is make a plan. All right, action item number 3 is look back once and reset. And what do I mean by this is, a lot of times we start to compare, right? We'll compare, oh my gosh, 5 months ago, 3 months ago, 2 weeks ago, I looked and felt like this, or I was able to, lift 15 pounds and now I'm only lifting, 10 or 12 pounds because I took time off, or, whatever came up. So those are the moments that I want you to look at. I want you to look at that. And then you get the opportunity to reset, to redirect your goals. But the beauty of it is that you know that you've been there, and that you know that you can get back to that place and then beyond. And use those moments, use that possible, maybe, a little bit of frustration almost as your fuel to be like, no, damn, I am going to start making time for myself again. I know I have felt better than I do right now. I know I have been able to lift heavier. I know I have been able to maybe, run faster or do more rounds of Shannon's 7-Day Warrior Slay workouts. Whatever it is, you've been there. And now is the time that you get the opportunity to crank it up. You're the one that's in charge. You're the one that gets to say, you know what? I am gonna do this, and I'm gonna start right now, and I am going to make myself that priority. But you gotta look back and reset. Don't look back and stare back. Just look, glance, take a peek over your shoulder. Oh yeah, that's where I was. This is where I am now. Bam, this is where I wanna be. And that's your reset. So do it. Look back once and reset. So the fourth actionable item I wanna share is something that I talk about in all my workouts, and I remind you to do it in every single workout series that I have, and that is track your progress. And this is so important because now if you are coming at it with a new set of eyes, maybe you have new goals because you're getting back into your fitness, regimen, and you're like, okay, I need to start paying attention. And it's not just about how much heavy metal you're lifting. It is so much more than that. There's so many things that we can track that is a form of progress. So it is tracking how you feel when you wake up in the morning. It is tracking how you feel throughout your workout, how you feel after your workout. Because I promise you, there are gonna be days where you're gonna get in here, you're gonna be working out, and you're gonna freaking just say, this freaking sucks, and I'm struggling. Write it down, because then you can go and you can look back, like I mentioned in action item number 3, and you can look back at your day and be like, okay, what happened? Why was today's workout so tough for me? Was it because I didn't get a good night's sleep the night before? Was my nutrition maybe off? Maybe I had a bad day at work, or maybe I had an argument with my kids or my significant other. All of those things play a part, but write it down, because then you'll be able to, come at it again the next day and be like, no, I'm gonna conquer this. I'm gonna use this as my fuel to make me, stronger and feel better. If you're tracking your progress in all aspects, the physical, the mental, and the emotional, all of it works together. I promise you, your life, your relationships, how you face challenges, or how you are able to, navigate through things that may have brought you down or weighed you down, they become a little bit easier, a little bit more bearable, because you're that much stronger. You have that much more focus and clarity in your life. But writing it down and tracking that is a huge part of that. So you can see those days you struggled, and you can understand why. You can see those days that you were just, raising the roof, and you know why. And maybe you can set yourself up to repeat that. So track your progress, because it will help you in all aspects of that health and fitness triangle, not just in the physical, but also the mental and the emotional. The fifth and final thing, by far the most important, and it is love what you do. Working out is, you have to be grateful that you have the body and the ability to do it, because there's so many people that just think about it. There's so many people that want to do it, but they don't do it, or maybe they can't do it for health reasons. But you have that opportunity to do it. And so you've got to do what you love, whether it is, strength training, whether it is training for half marathons or triathlons, whether it's doing yoga, meditation, whether it's doing some type of martial arts, whatever it is, getting in that movement for you, you've gotta love it. It empowers us to wanna be a better person. It empowers us to wanna, challenge ourselves. It empowers us to make better decisions. It empowers us to have better relationships, better working environments. It allows us those opportunities. And when we don't do it, it kind of weighs on us. So love what you do. I promise you, it will strengthen you in all aspects of your life. Not every day is gonna be hearts and flowers, right? Maybe yesterday was better, and maybe tomorrow's gonna suck. But today, this is where I'm at, and this is how I feel. And I know today, I left it all on the floor, I gave it my best, and for that, I feel good. And I love it, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to do it, and that's what I want for you. So, you guys, when you get off track, when you have those little mini vacations, when someone or something may step in and just, cause you those moments where you have to pause, when you're ready to get back at it, first of all, ask yourself why you quit. Look back once and reset. Track your progress. And make sure that you're paying attention to that journal, which becomes kind of like your memoir, right? Your workout memoir. And then just making sure that you love what you do. Those are the 5 actionable items that I want you to focus on when life comes to a screeching halt in terms of your, health and fitness goals. All right, you guys, now's the time. Now's the time to start right now. No excuses. We're gonna do this. I've created an awesome full body dumbbell workout for you to do. I want you to get some water. I want you to get some good tunes so you're focused. I want you to get a towel. I want you to make sure that you warm up for at least 5 to 10 minutes. And we're gonna get this started, okay? We're gonna get you back on track. We're snapping you back like that rubber band. So pay attention to the sets and reps. Again, it's a full body workout. And I will see you on the dance floor, but let's go do what we do best. Let's go kick our trash. All right, you guys, and that is how it is done. That is how you start your new journey right here, right now with this full body dumbbell workout. I promise you, get in there and just get it done. Make sure that you're tracking your progress and use this as a benchmark. Say, this is where I started. This is where my journey starts right here, right now. I'm gonna start tracking my progress. I'm gonna come back to this workout, do it again in a week, in a month, in 2 months, and see how far that you've progressed, all right? And that is the beauty of being able to look back and reset and track and plan and make yourself a priority again. Just do it, I promise. You will feel so much better. And as always, after any workout, I always say, make sure that you're getting in a proper cool down. Allow that body to come back down to homeostasis, allow your heart rate to come down, work out that lactic acid, don't just stop, okay? Being able to recover is part of allowing your body to do that cool down, and it will allow you to come back and keep working out and help reduce the possible risk of injury, okay? So make sure you're taking the time for that. And again, I can't go without saying nutrition, 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 okay? I know one thing at a time if you're just getting back at it, one thing at a time. I'm proud of you for starting today. But be mindful of the other 22 hours that you are not working out, what you can do for yourself too, what you can do for your body, and that is your nutrition. It's going to help you here, and it's going to help you here. So, all right, you guys, I hope that you love this workout. Let me know if you want some more total body dumbbell workouts. Mention it in the comments below. Again, as always, make sure that you're subscribing to the channel so you never miss a video, and I will see you again. Go dominate the day.